Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Broken Heart Prankster versus Sean Killian, and this is going to be a $150 Iron Man, so the winning team will win $150 and the losing team will lose $150. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord link down below at the top of the description if you want to play for money yourself, and we will see Sean Killian win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Talents, Goblin Biker, Grand Entrance, Memento, Field Spell, Goblin, and Darkblade. Okay, so we got Memento, they got Maliss and Underground, Fua, Dormouse, Valor, and MTP07. Okay, but we drew no hand traps, and we're going up against Maliss, you know, a deck that is very strong at going first. Then they go set MTP07, normal Dormouse, Dormouse effect, go banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out, and then effect goes set the GWC06. And then link those off to summon out the Lizard effect, banish Dormouse, Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out, and then use those to go into White Binder, and then no effect on summon, and then activate the effect to go set the the TB11, activate TB11, banish, go special summon out White Rabbit, and then White Binder effect, pay 900, special summon out, and draw. And then that will draw into Imperm, and then effect, banish the trap from the graveyard. Okay, activate Field Spell, banish the cat, and then activate the cat effect. Pay 300, special summon itself out, and then make a Link Decoder, and then use those to go into a Hearts Cryptor. Activate Link Decoder effect, special summon itself out, and then link off into a Moon. Okay, and then Moon into Requiem, and then Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out Lacrima. And then Lacrima effect, dump the Engraver, summon Engraver by putting back Moon. Use those now to make IP. Yeah, we can't make DDD or anything because we're link locked, which also means we can't like sequence in the Desiree because Desiree is not a link. So we go ahead and make IP. But still, making IP there is very strong because IP is just good in general. And then we still have Lacrima into Requiem and the Lacrima and the Trap. So it's still like multiple interruptions off going into the Fiendsmith stuff there. And then pass, draw Rhoda. Okay, so now they'll go main phase. And they said, hold up, thinking in draw phase. They said, okay, main phase is fine. And yeah, they just go ahead and scoop. They know they will not be able to break that unless the opponent misplays pretty bad. So now we'll see Memento go first. We have the Goblin Biker Grand Breakout, Sleepy, Acheron, Ash Blossom, Rhoda. They have Fua, Track, Droll, Imperm, and Maliss and Underground. So activate Rhoda, grab out Darkblade. Now, what do you even do here? I feel like you on res activate Fua, and then if they have an out to it, you draw. Because like, okay, but they decide just to drop Droll. Then they go normal Darkblade, Darkblade effect, destroy to go ahead, special summon out from the deck. I guess like their hand's like okay already. Like they have a hand trap to, you know, help stop the opponent. They have Track as an extender. They have Field Spell as like a way to play too. So now they summon out Goblin effect to go ahead and destroy, and then send 2 from deck. So they send the Gatic, and then send the Field Spell. And then, there you go. Now they're going to go Gatic effect, special summon itself out from the graveyard, and then effect to add back the Field Spell. Okay. Activate the Sleepy effect, special summon out, and then activate the Sleepy effect to go ahead and fuse. And then they're thinking in response if they want to go ahead and stop this, but they said, okay. So use ult 3, bring out the Creation King, and then activate Creation King effect. That will go ahead and be able to dump 3, and they will imperm that, because this can also dump like any 3 Memento cards from the deck or extra deck. I'd probably just dump for the main deck though, there's no point of dumping from the extra deck, but they go ahead and try to imperm that, and then chain the Breakout to go ahead and tribute and bring out the Memento Goblin, and then resolve the dump 3. So we will go ahead and dump the Combined Creation, the Ange-Witch, and the Cranium Burst. They probably sided this in. Most people don't play this in the main deck anymore, but probably sided it in for going first. But it's still a really good card. The fact that it could potentially be 5 monster negates is wild, but it's also only when they activate a monster effect on the field, which, you know, like Maliss Fiendsmith does have a lot of graveyard effects and banished effects. activate the field spell. Then they're going to go ahead and summon out the combined creation by putting back 5. That is fine. And then end phase, field spell effect, go ahead, set the Cranium Burst, pass, they draw Ash Blossom, and then they will go main phase. Then they said, can I read Cranium real quick? So activate the Fiendsmith Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out, that's fine. Then on the Lurie summon, yeah, it doesn't do anything, go in the Requiem. And now they're going to try to set up an SP play. Yeah, they're going to try to set up an SP play, it looks like. Normal summon out Fua, because, like, if you just use Requiem effect, you just don't do anything. They could just Cranium Burst, stop it. So there's, like, no point of using that. So normal summon out Fua, go in the SP, and then SP effect, try to banish the combined creation. And then I guess we could have also used this effect already, but then we play in the Talons. And Talons cooks. Talons would cook, because then our Cranium Burst wouldn't do anything. So we're going to Cranium Burst to stop the SP, then they're going to chain SP, and that's fine. Well, it's actually not, like, fine, because this has to target the combined creation to do anything. So now we don't have any monster interruptions through this. Now they're going to go field spell, banish Dormouse, and then activate Dormouse effect, pay 300, special summon out, and then Dormouse, go banish the White Rabbit effect, pay 300, special summon out, and then effect to go set from the deck. And then that will set the TB11. And now from here, also, hold on, how is this worded exactly? I'm pretty sure it doesn't negate, right? Target 1 you control, it loses exactly 1,000 attack and defense, and if it does negate the activated effect, okay, yeah, so the SP was not negated for its first effect. Even though it didn't banish anything, it's an also effect. So they will not be able to attack directly this turn. So they cannot go for game under any circumstance here. Now they link off, go in the Splash Mage effect, a special summon back out the Dormouse, and then use those to make Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect goes search, grab out the field spell from the decks in the hand, activate the TB11, banish Red Ransom, they ash that, then summon out Red Ransom and go banish from the deck the Cat, and then activate the Cat effect, special summon out, then Cat effect, banish field spell, draw into the Tract plus the Veiler. Okay, so drawing into follow-up there, plus an interruption on the next turn. I mean, it could be worse, battle phase, go ahead and swing over. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, like, which one you attack with here, because you can't attack directly anyways. Then activate Tract, but they already used Tract this turn. Yeah, it's only once per turn. You used Tract already this turn? Yeah, so, little mishap there. Accidentally showing a card in the hand. That's obviously not optimal. This also was in defense. Then pass, draw Bone Party, then they go battle phase, they set thinking. I mean, you have to Veiler this. If you don't Veiler this, they just go attack over, game. Because it's going to attack all monsters the opponent controls once each. So they Veiler it. And then they said thinking if we want to do anything here. So, I mean, we do have, like, Bone Party plus Field Spell, too. And we know a card in their hand, so there's only one unknown. But they also have SP, so I guess, like, if we activate this, it's kind of tough. And also, we can't beat over SP, because Maliss and Underground makes it to where we have to attack the Maliss Link monster. A lot of people forget, like, these little effects, but they definitely come up. Yeah, and then, oh, wait, actually, it did matter, right, that we attacked over that with this. I'm tripping, because we had Chessy Cat. Literally, I was just talking about, like, oh, you know, all these little effects, they definitely come up, and then I was like, wait, this little effect came up, and then I was like, oh, wait, yeah, they banished it. It's like, okay, yeah. Like, all these, like, little effects, they definitely come up. Like, they can change games for sure. Like, imagine if you, like, beat over Lacrimo with the Chessy Cat instead of a Red Ransom on accident. Like, that could be the difference between winning or losing a YCS. So they go ahead and ash the Bone Party. Yeah, I guess because if they try to SP, they just Cranium Burst stop it. So you just have to ash it. And now all they have is, like, end phase reset. Well, they have battle phase attack over, of course. So battle phase, attack over the Red Ransom. That's fine. And then end phase, field spell effect, set bone party, and then try to pass turn. I don't know why I've been, well actually I know why I've been so off lately, but I'm like only a little bit off. I ended up catching the mistake, but it just takes a second. Because I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule for this YCS, and oh my gosh, it's so hard, because I was going to bed at like noon, and now I gotta wake up at like 7 a.m. So it's like, you know, it's like a complete switch. So draw field spell, which is broken, just having more pushes. Obviously drawing like a hand trap there would not have been optimal, but drawing something like the field spell is pretty good. So field spell, banish Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon out, go ahead, banish. They said chain 5k effect to Ransom, so chain combined creation effect in response to the Ransom effect. That'll go ahead and summon out the Creation King. Then they bring out the Red Ransom, go banish the Dormouse, and then Red Ransom 1, Dormouse 2. So, try to search out the field spell, try to summon out the Dormouse, and then they said, I don't have a field spell, my bad, used all 3. Oh, yeah, there is one at the top of the graveyard, 1 on field, and 1 banished. That checks out. They said, no worries. Res is fine, and then activate Dormouse effect, and now they're going to go Cranium Burst effect to shut that down. And this is also only once per chain. So now they're going to go SP effect, but we do have Creation King, which is able to destroy by targeting an equal number of Memento monsters we control and cards the opponent controls. So we can go ahead and pop the cat here, but yeah, if we pop the cat, that'll make us that way. This won't leave. So chain, pop, then chain bone party to go ahead and pop and search mace, which is able to discard and steal. And then activate field spell effect, summon out the Angewitch. Angewitch effect will search out the Sleepy. Yup, and then activate Tract, add Engraver, discard Engraver. Then we can activate Engraver effect, shuffle back the Lurie, special summon itself out. Thinking on the summon of that, if we would like to do anything. We do have to think though, like, it's like so tough because we need to be thinking about everything here, like including like an access code potentially that could be summoned. Because they're thinking about mace stealing. So, now they go ahead and link off, go into Heart's Cryptor, and then Cryptor effect, and now this cannot be negated. So we're going to activate the trap in response, and then chain the mace to go ahead and steal. But it can be negated now, because it's only while it points to a monster, and it does not point to a monster now that we've stolen it. It doesn't point to a monster, right? Yeah, and then battle phase, attack over the Angewitch, and they said, oh, Neshalo. Yeah, and then they just go ahead and emit the feat. So, on to game number 3 now. We'll go ahead and see Sean Killian go first. And then opening hands, we have Field Spell, Fusion, Pot of Prosperity, Sleepy, Talon, Save, Crossout, Gold Sark, Engraver, Imperm, Terraforming. I mean, they just win again, right? Like, we just don't play enough non-engine to be able to stop our opponents. Engraver, Tract, Lurie, and then Lurie summon itself out. Like, maybe if they were playing Fiendsmith Ryzeal, we'd have a chance, but not if they're playing Maliss Fiendsmith. And then effect, go ahead, dump the Paradise, Requiem effect to equip, and then use those, go into Necro equip Princess, Engraver, shuffle back Lurie, special summon itself out. And then now overlay those, make the DDD, activate Terraforming, go search out the field spell, that's fine. And then activate Gold Sark, banish the Dormouse, and then Dormouse effect, special summon itself out, set Imperm, Dormouse effect, banish White Rabbit effect, pay 300, special summon out, White Rabbit effect, set the TB11, and then link those off in the Splash Mage effect, special summon back out the Dormouse from the graveyard, and now use those to make Red Ransom effect, search out the field spell. Sure, that's just going to end up being banished off the cat. TB11, banish Red Ransom, summon out Dormouse, and then Red Ransom effect, pay 900, special, go banish the cat. Cat effect, summon out, and then cat effect, banish, draw into Engraver, draw. Link off into Link Decoder, and then link all those off into a White Binder. White Binder 1, Link Decoder 2, special summon, and then banish. and then activate White Binder effect. It goes set GWC06. That's fine. Then Tribute Summon for Engraver. Okay, field spell, banish the White Binder, then White Binder effect, pay special summon out, and then draw into another copy of Droll, and then link off into the Hearts Cryptor, and then pass turn. Okay, so they draw into Combined Creation, and then they go activate Pot of Prosperity, go ahead and banish 6, and then look at the top 6, and then, okay, even that only revealed one non-dungeon card. Okay, I'm also curious on what they banished. They banished Mirror Logic, Dragos to Paleo, Selene, Access Code, Lina, Herald of Mirage Lights. So, the thing is here, like, they have Droll. So, Droll is going to be pretty solid. Okay, go ahead, grab out the Ange-Witch, put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck now. And then activate Droll and Lockbird. Activate Talents to take. And they said, okay, sure. So they're going to take the Hearts Cryptor. Then activate Field Spell. Normal summon out Sleepy. Sleepy effect to go Fusion. Does it even take this? I guess it's kind of tough. Yeah, it's kind of tough, but like, I don't know. Like, DDD is a pretty good card and also forces the Hearts Cryptor effect on it. Unless if they have Imprint. But I guess they have Paradise set up too. So it's like they could just also Paradise out this. So, normal summon the Sleepy effect. They go DDD, Chain Fusion. They go DDD. And then activate the Sleepy effect. They said thinking on that. Because I will go ahead and destroy one. Well, not destroy one, but send one from the deck to the graveyard. So now it's going to send the Gothic, and then Gothic effect special summon out, and then Gothic effect to try to add back the Sleepy, and then in response they're going to go Fiendsmith and Paradise, dump Desiree, and then add back the Sleepy, and then activate the Desiree effect, put back the Engraver to go ahead and send, and then I feel like that sends the Cryptor, right? Yeah, I was going to say, because we can get Cryptor back into rotation off the White Binder. So yeah, go ahead and send that. This is anything on res? Nope. And then activate Sleepy effect, the special summon out. Now, we can't fuse with it because we already did that this turn. But now we're going to make the Dark Charmer. And then on the Dark Charmer summon. Okay, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat. Yeah, they're not getting anywhere. So, GG, same account next. So now we'll see Broken Heart Prankster versus Sean Killian. And we already know Sean Killian is playing the Maliss deck. And they win the Rock, Paper, Scissors, Shoot, which is like, that deck's really good at going first. So 40 versus 40 again. Wow, we have Bonfire, Cross, Ash Blossom, Nib, Engraver. Oh, and they're playing a different deck. So they also play their Fiendsmith Raziel deck at 40. Then they have Engraver, Imperm, Ash, MTP07, and Lacrima. Okay, so just playing against Fiendsmith. Normal Lacrima effect, dump Engraver, link off into Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute go special summon out from the deck. They Ash Blossom that. Activate Engraver, shuffle back Lacrima, special summon out. And then Requiem effect to equip. And then go into a Necro Equip Princess. Activate the Engraver effect. Discard, go ahead, search out Tract. Yeah, and the Necro Equip draw into GWC06. Activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out. And then use those to make Sequence. And then Sequence effect to put back. I mean, we could have prevented this, right? Because, I mean, all they're putting back is, like, Engraver, Requiem, Lurie. It's not like they're putting back Lacrima. Okay, I guess we just let this go, and then maybe they go, like, Field Spell next for the Maliss, and then we have Nib for it. Yeah, I guess they're just holding it. I'm gonna say, because it sucks a little bit that we're gonna lose our Nib. They make the Agnumde effect, bring out Desiree, Sequence effect to equip. They should also know it's, like, most likely not the Maliss. Well, I guess, wait, really? They played the Agnumde and Maliss? I was gonna say, at this point, they should know it's not the Maliss deck, but they know it's the Maliss deck. But, like, wow, they play Agnumde in it. Interesting. Their extra X space is very tight. And then they go set Imperm, set MTP07, end domain, activate Nib, Tribute, pass over token, and then they have the Desiree effect. That will go ahead and put back Sequence and out the Nib, and then pass, draw into Imperm. So activate Engraver into Tract, and then activate the Tract. They Ash Blossom it, and then activate Bonfire. Go for Ice Ryzeal, and then normal summon Ice Ryzeal, get hit with Imperm, and then just go set, pass. Yup. I don't know if we played Typhon. If we played Typhon, we could have outed this. Pass, I draw Fua, and then activate Engraver, shuffle back Desiree, special summon itself out, link off into Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out the Lacrima, then Lacrima effect, go dump the Engraver, use those to make Sequence, and then Sequence effect, get hit with Imperm, activate MTP07, go search out Dormouse, and then they have set GWC06, okay, then normal summon Dormouse, they admit defeat. On to the next game, we're going to see Ryzeal, Fiendsmith go first, and then opening hands, we have Cross, Engraver, Veiler, Ash, Nib. They have Ash, Mouse and Underground, Dormouse, Druis Worm, and Ash Blossom. So activate Engraver effect, discard, go search, grab out the Tract from the decks of the hand, and then activate Tract to go search and discard, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then Lurie into Requiem. And then Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, they said, okay. Yeah, because they have Druis Worm, which can stop this, then hold Ash. So, Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump Paradise. Requiem effect to equip, okay. They already put Paradise in rotation. Go into Necro equip, Engraver effect, shuffle back to special, then chain Druis Worm to go banish that. And then pass turn, they draw Engraver. So, go main phase. Normal Dormouse effect, they Veiler it, the Necroquip effect to draw into Bonfire, on Res, Lacrima effect, bring out the Requiem into Lacrima go dump the Engraver. The reason why we did that is because if we had only Lacrima plus Link 1 and we Paradise, that's kind of awkward. Because we want to Desiree shuffle back, but we also want, like, Lacrima to have already, got us access back into our Engraver for follow-up. So now they're going to go Engraver effect, discard, go grab out Tract, and then activate Tract, and then they said, okay, Tract into Lurie into Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out Lacrima effect into Engraver. They said, hold up, thinking on the... Okay, so think in response to Lacrima effect, okay. Fiendsmith in Paradise, they Ash it, and then dump the Engraver. Now link off, and then they're going, oh, let me think. Okay, go ahead and link off into a Sequence. And then Druis Worm effect, go ahead out the Necroquip, Sequence effect, shuffle back, and then that will bring out the Desiree. Okay. On that summon, activate the copy of Nib. Go ahead, tribute. Yeah, before they could use like Sequence and Dormouse for a Link 3. Like a red ransom or something. So pass over the token and then Desiree effect, out the copy of Nib. And now they're gonna go Engraver, shuffle back Lacrima, special summon itself out, link off into a Lina. Wow. Okay. Then they have Lina effect I can go ahead and take. They still have Field Spell effect also. So activate Field Spell, banish White Rabbit effect, pay 300, special summon, and then activate the effect, set GWC06 directly from the deck. Lina to go ahead and take Nib, and then link off to go into a Whitebinder. Whitebinder effect, go ahead, banish the Requiem Engraver from their graves. So now they've lost 2 of their Engravers, Requiem, and they're out of the trap. Then banish Dormouse, and then Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out. That's fine. Whitebinder set MTB07, and then go battle phase, swing. Also, it gets the 600 from the Dormouse effect. So it's an extra 12 already. And then they're just going to activate banish and then just, win the game. Now they're going to go ahead, banish, special summon back out. Wait. Oh, this was Veilered. I'm tripping. Yeah, then they're going to GWC06, bring out the Whitebinder. Because if they bring out White Rabbit and then activate Whitebinder effect and then get hit with Ash Blossom on it, they don't go for game. And they want to go for game here. So it doesn't play in the Ash Blossom, and then just swing for game. So now, yep, on to the next match. That same account again. Okay, so we've seen Memento, Ryziel, Fiendsmith so far from this side, and then we'll see Maliss win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot again, and they will go first. Opening hands, we have X Ryziel, Tract, Nib, Veiler, Lurie. They have Gold Sark, Nib, Ash Blossom, Chessie Cat, and Bestial Magma Mutt. And then go activate Gold Sark, go banish Dormouse, and then activate Dormouse effect, pay 300, special summon out, Dormouse effect, they Veiler it, Bestial Magma Mutt, banish Veiler, special summon out, effect a search during the end phase, and this card's just so broken. Also searching for the Bestial at the end phase. Like, it's so good, it's so good. Like, this card needs to be banned. This card actually needs to be banned. Then go ahead and make Link Decoder, normal summon out the cat, and then use those 3 to make a Red Ransom 1, Link Decoder 2, special summon out, go ahead, search out the field spell. And then Link off to summon out the Moon in the Closed Heaven, and then Moon into Requiem, because they have Nib in hand. But technically they can hold the Nib, because they should be activating field spell at some point to go banish. Yeah, because they can't make DDD off this or anything. Shuffle back, special summon out, use those, go into a lizard effect, banish the cat effect summon, and I think, it sucks so bad, because it's like, if you nib right here, then they just get token, they have field spell, they have banish, they have splash mage, you know, they could just keep going. So you just have to let that go. Then they make White Binder, and then White Binder effect to go set from the deck, the TB11, field spell, banish Red Ransom effect, special summon out, go banish the White Rabbit effect, special summon out, and then activate White Rabbit effect, go set GWC06, and then link all those off into a Hearts Cryptor, TB11, banish, summon out White Rabbit, and then effect special summon itself back out. And then they said, think on summon, activate Nib. Okay. What were they afraid of them making next? Oh, I guess, like, SP? Is it SP? Yeah, I guess SP banish White Binder draw, and then link off into the next thing potentially. No, they just drop Nib there. End phase, go ahead, grab out Swarm, and then pass, draw Baldrake. Okay, so activate Tract. So we play Baldrake in the deck, so we probably play a Bestial package, which can be really good going first, like Lubellion into Reganged. Reganged is very good. And honestly, the Bestial is really good versus the Fiendsmith. Reganged is really good against the Maliss part of the deck. But Tract, in response, chain summon out White Binder. And then they're going to go ahead and grab out the Lacrima, discard Lurie effect, Chainlink 1, White Binder, Chainlink 2, banish Lurie, banish Red Ransom, banish the Hearts Cryptor, new Chainlink, pay, special summon, banish, and then effect, go ahead, search out the field spell, pay, summon out, and then White Rabbit effect, go set the MTP07. Now, technically, we could have we could have actually went Baldrake, banish White Binder in response to them activating GWC06, which I guess doesn't actually do very much though, because they could still summon this out. I guess they're a little bit less likely to summon this out. And then you have Baldrake that can tribute Nib to try to go ahead and banish Heart Cryptor, because it doesn't say when one's link summoned or anything, it says when one is special summoned. Then they're gonna go ahead, normal Lacrima, dumping Graver, MTP07, banish Search, banish Lacrima. Then they admit defeat. On to next game now. We'll see Broken Heart Prankster go first. Opening hands, we have Veiler, Baldrake, Ash Blossom, Tract, Ash Blossom. They have Engraver, GWC06, Tract, Cat, Mouse, and Underground. So, main phase, activate Tract, add the Lurie, and then discard Lurie effect, special summon out, and then we can turn the Lurie into Requiem, and then Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out Lacrima effect, dump the Engraver, Requiem effect to equip, Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. Okay, now use those to make a Necro Quip, and then overlay into a DDD. Pass, they draw TB11. And then, okay, so we got, you know, Lacrima, the Requiem, and the Trap. We have DDD, we have Ash, we have Veiler, we have Baldrake. They go set TB11, normal cat effect. And then they go ahead and Ash that. Activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie. Lurie effect to special summon itself out. Chain Baldrake, banish summon. And then set GWCO6, activate TB11. And then we go ahead and DDD, shut down the TB11. And then activate the cat effect, pay 300 to summon itself out. Then field spell, banish Dormouse. Dormouse effect, DDD, shut that down. GWCO6, they said wait. Okay, yeah, on res, yeah, we want a Lacrima into Requiem, which, shouldn't we have technically already done this when we ashed, because we played in the Talents, if the Talents took our DDD, then this would have been shut down. I guess we had Veiler for it. Do you really want to Veiler that, though? I guess we had Baldrake in hand also, though, so we probably would have Veilered it. Then we're going to go Requiem, Tribute, Lacrima, but you could have also held it. They may have gotten rid of the DDD, linking it off. But okay, I dumped the Trap. They admit defeat. On to game number 3. We will go ahead and we have Ash Blossom, Engraver, Ice, Veiler, Sword. They have Ash, Lurie, White Rabbit, Crossout, Called By. Oh my gosh. Send them back to the lobby. Go main phase. And then normal summon out White Rabbit. Not a single Lancia has been drawn, by the way. So normal summon effect, go ahead and set the TB11, TB11, they Ash that, and then in response, go ahead cross out. They don't want to Called By it because they have their own Ash in hand, so they do cross out that, and then bring out the Dormouse, bring out the White Rabbit back out, link those off, and then set thinking on what to make, go for the Lizard Dose, banish, effect, pay 300, special. Okay, effect, banish the cat effect, pay 300, special, no nib, then link off, go ahead and summon out the White Binder effect, go banish, effect to go set, then they Veiler that, chain Called By, yup, then go ahead, set the GWCO6, and then they said, run back, question mark. Already asking for the run back. I mean, once they have this card set up, it's very good. But, like, this isn't, like, game already, right? Like, it's obviously not the greatest position to be in when your opponent resolves White Binder. Like, to be honest, once they reach the Link 3 going first, it almost feels impossible to win. But, like, if they make a mistake, you can definitely win the game. Like, your hand is, like, Ice, Sword, Engraver. But okay. Yeah, they just go ahead and already admit defeat. They said, I'll ask, okay, same decks. Said, you know all 3 of our decks, so switch decks allowed, I'd say. Would rather not switching decks. Rude, sure, Aubrey, host, GG's. Okay, so they got swept, and they said, you know what? I'll still play you again. I believe we are able to beat you. Now, I don't have the replays for the run back or anything, at least yet. So hopefully I'll be able to upload that soon. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.